So, crypto has been showing signs of life again after many weeks of being completely flat and a very limited trading range. And by the way, today is Thursday, July 30th, 2020. I need to start time stamping my videos because cryptocurrency information is really time sensitive, even more time sensitive than stocks. So, if you've been following my channel, you know the plan. The plan is not changed. We're dollar cost averaging. We're buying Bitcoin on a weekly basis, sometimes a bi-weekly basis. We're buying it from a Bitcoin ATM in small amounts. And then we're trading that Bitcoin versus altcoins to get more Bitcoin. And you can see the Google Trends is taking off here. Where's my little pointer? There we go. You can see Google Trends, it fluctuates between a range, and it was kind of, for a while there, was very little interest in Bitcoin, and the recent price activity has just shot up. So current projections right now, the social and political climate in the world, everything that's going on, it's just ripe for a big move in crypto. Altcoins we've seen them done really well recently. Like Link is one that did really good for me. Digibyte, OMG. Bitcoin is starting to move again, Bitcoin itself. And when we see that happens, when Bitcoin goes parabolic, we see the altcoins sell off. So we're going to have to keep an eye on that. This crypto diversification has worked really well for me. But I have tweaked it. It doesn't quite look like this in my personal portfolio right now because now I'm more Bitcoin heavy because I feel Bitcoin's going to go on a run very soon. It's happened. It's above 11,000, or it's above 10,000. It's at 11,000 right now. It's never been there this long. It's always kind of touched 10,000, hang out there for a little bit, and then it doesn't quite make it. But we're seeing stability here at above 10,000, which is a good sign. And we've seen the Google Trends go up. So you have to really be careful. If you're too altcoin heavy, you're going to get killed. So this portfolio here is what I had a week ago, where it's about a quarter Bitcoin, a quarter Ethereum. So we got the 1 and the 2 taken care of there, and we had like maybe 10-20% in USD just in case there was a huge sell-off and we wanted to take advantage of the low prices. So we always have a little bit of cash in the pocket. And then the rest of it, almost 50%, I'd say, I don't know what that, maybe 45%, 40%, split up between various altcoins that we like. And I have a sort of a basket of altcoins that I like, and I trade back and forth to try to time them through specific indicators that I'll show you in a minute, so that I can buy them when they're low and sell them when they're high or when they're about to go higher. So this purple area here, which would be your altcoins, typically would be divided up. If I was able to mark this up, Google Docs doesn't let you mark it up. I could just have my little laser pointer here, but you would chop this up, whatever you see fit or whatever the market dictates, to get you a good spread of the various altcoins. The Rich Dad, Poor Dad author Robert Kiyosaki, most of you know who he is. He tweeted out he's dumping his gold and he's loading up on Bitcoin. Dennis Gartman, this is a tweet that he put out a few days ago. Dennis Gartman, respected gold bull, is out of gold, thinks gold price has peaked. I agree. Silver still around $25 an ounce, $50 next. Everyone can afford. If you have money, Bitcoin is moving up. I am out of gold, loading on silver. I'm out of gold, loading on silver and Bitcoin. What are you doing? Got silver and Bitcoin? So I really like gold. I really want to buy gold. I just don't see it. I just can't pull the trigger on it right now at these prices. If it has a major pullback, I'm definitely going to jump all over gold. But right now, Bitcoin just seems to be the best bet to park your money right now. Bitcoin and silver. All right, so let's take a look at Bitcoin. Here we are. We were flat for the longest time. Let's see, how many days was this? So let's say going into this flat stage here until we saw a little life. This was 75 bars, so 75 days we were sitting flat, nothing happening, barely even tradable. And then we saw a pop. And we see this happen, like Bitcoin in the past. If you go backwards, you'll see like there are periods of time where it goes flat and then it'll take off. It doesn't go up a little bit, it just kind of shoots up. So here we have another one here. This is way back in, was this 20? No, this is still 2019. So it was in a trading range and it flattened out and then it dropped to the downside. Now some of you may be wondering what this is at the bottom here, this yellow, orange, and green flags I have in this indicator. It's a custom indicator that I created messing around with the development piece of charting view or trading view, and I programmed it for the indicators that I like. So it'll give me a buy signal when a particular cryptocurrency, now it's taking only from the basket of cryptocurrencies that I'm interested in. It helps me to narrow down my focus on good cryptos, good projects. And what it does is when it looks at the moving average, and I have it set to the 20-day moving average, if the price goes above where it's open, where the open, the close, and the trading range is above the moving average, the 20-day moving average, and it's not already overbought, it's going to be in the buy column. So it gives me a buy signal when that activates. Now, if the converse is true, if the price is the close, the trading range, and the open is below the 20-day moving average, and it's not already oversold, it's going to give me a sell signal. And everything else is just going to be in hold. Now, it's not that I trade on this automatically like a robot. It does take human intervention. So this at least gives me a starting point where when something pops up in here, I'll go and look a little deeper. Like we can see here, BCH is on the list and Litecoin. So if we look at BCH, we can see we can make a decision based on this, because it's really up to the trader to decide. This is just a helper to give you things to look at. And we can see that the price is above the moving average, which is a good sign. And we can see the RSI is trending up, which is another good sign, because the RSI, the price will sometimes lie to you. The relative strength indicator will tell you the truth. It's telling you what the trend is doing. And we're looking at Litecoin, we can see a nice uptrend here. Same with the RSI. So, I actually think Litecoin looks a little better than BCH, to be honest. ETH is on here, but it's been on here for a while because it kind of had a parabolic move here. So it's going to take a while for it to get below its moving average to give us a sell signal. But right now we can see it's pulled back a lot, and we're still in the undersold. If you guys are not familiar with the RSI, this dotted line, the one on the top, if it goes past that and it goes in this range, that's considered overbought. And if it goes below the dotted line on the bottom, it's considered oversold. So you want to avoid buying when it's already in the overbought region, and you don't want to sell when it's in the oversold region. So it's just kind of a rule of thumb there. Anyway, ETH is looking good too. This might be a chance to pick up some more. Which leads me to, I wanted to give you a sneak preview of a new website that I just launched, where I have some free tools, and you're more than welcome to use it. You can see I put my screener here, my buys and my sell signals, and I give you the last updated because I have to actually update this manually. There's no way to, at least no way I found, to automatically populate this from the screener that I made. So you guys are gonna have to check this every day to kind of see what's being listed, what's new in the buy screener, what's new in the sell screener. And I have a blog entry that just kind of my thoughts for the day. It's easier for me to update a blog than it is for me to make a video, so I'm gonna try my best to be diligent and update this kind of where my head is at in the crypto markets. I got some videos, some basic some of the training videos I've done over the years, if anyone wants to check them out, so that's in there for your convenience. I have some ads and some referral type stuff, like my referral link is attached to the Binance, so if you wanted to support the channel and you don't already have an account on Binance, you can go ahead and use my link, and we definitely appreciate that. So here's some tools that I handpicked and I created. I tailor-made these for what I like to see. And the market snapshot, the way to use this is, this gives me an idea of what the entire market is doing. And what I like about it is I can see how the prices are moving in relation to each other. So in this one graphic here, I have gold, silver, Bitcoin, I have the dollar index, crude oil, the NASDAQ 100, the Dow Jones, and the S&P. So the NASDAQ's going to be your tech stocks. The Dow Jones is going to be 30 of the big cap stocks, and the S&P 500 is really a combination of all the markets. So if you want to look at kind of if you want to get a general picture of what the market is doing, you look at the S&P 500. So at this one glance, you can see, like the dollar will be down and gold goes up. You kind of see the relationship between all the different assets. It's very handy. And if you click on them, it changes the chart. So you can see the charts changes as I click the different assets, which is kind of handy. All right, now down here is a charting app that I highly customized this. Only the coins that I'm interested are in here. So we get a very narrow view, a very focused view of what we want to see, of really good names, good coins, and we can easily switch the chart between all the different assets we want to look at. And I've included, for your convenience, you have the MACD for those that like that indicator, and also the RSI at the bottom. So these are the things that I find myself going to every day. So I put them all here really for my convenience, but it's welcome to you to use it for your convenience. But these are the things that I like to look at on a daily basis. And then at the bottom I put basically the crypto market cap as a whole. So if you wanted to sort by what's the best performing asset for the day, you can sort by percent changed, or you can sort the opposite and see what got beaten up that day. Yeah, so check it out. Some passive income links at the bottom with some referral links in there, and you can always send an email if you want. So check it out. It's free for you to use. Let me know what you think. And that's pretty much it for today. I think that's enough. So until next time, my friends, stay profitable.